Well, I think that we have to, or we should, honor Mr. George Floyd, but it's not just him. You had my brother was jogging in Georgia, Ahmed Arbery, Breonna Taylor. Someone just got killed yesterday in Louisville, Kentucky by the cops. So this is not new.
Mm.
It's been going on for 400 years. I mean, my ancestors were taken from Mother Africa and brought to Jamestown, Virginia. The first ship landed in 1619. So I would like to say to you and your audience, this is not new. And also, England is not, you guys got blood in your hands too. You were in the slave trade and you colonized countries.
We have a situation today when the whole music business has come out in solidarity for George Floyd.
Right, right.
This is a situation that seems to have resonated beyond America.
Yes, and I think that's a good point. I'm glad you bring it up because many times over my film career, when I go to film festivals or whatnot, and I get interviewed by journalists,
Mm.
one of the first questions is always, about whatever racial incident just happened in the United States of America. And United States of America, racism, they do it better than anybody else. But it's not just racism is all over the world. And so this is a, this is another this is a global pandemic before Corona. Black Lives has had a great impact. And just look at these marches where, as I said before, we see my generation of my young white sisters and brothers marching arm in arm with their fellow black and brown brothers and sisters. So it has had a great, great, great impact. And it's about speaking truth to power.
Amen. I see ghosts, y'all. I see ghosts.
Well, I really try to stay away from much I can explaining, the film because I respect the journalist and the critics and the audience's intelligence. They don't have to necessarily be told, what the film's about. But I will answer this for you, sir. I will say that in the broad sense, is the Vietnam War through the viewpoint of Black Vietnam vets.
And it strikes me, having watched it, it's part crime caper, part political polemic.
If you see my films,
I've seen them all, Spike.
they're not, then you know the answer. My films aren't straight down the line. It's a mixture of stuff. And I think those ingredients are what I call Spike Lee joint. Personally, I'm just going to continue to do my art and tell my stories. I think my films have made a difference, over the 4 decades. And I'm 63 now, so I got a good, God willing, 20 years left, to continue to do my thing.